The goblins all stared up at the hoop, but the last few sparkles had already vanished. "What are you talking about?" the captain snapped. "There's nothing there." "You're seeing things," another goblin teased, and they all burst out laughing. "But I did see some sparkles," the tall goblin insisted. He rushed forward and stared up at the hoop while the other goblins waited impatiently. "Okay, I cannot see any fairies," the tall goblin mumbled finally, looking embarrassed. "Your shot," the captain ordered, shoving the ball into the goblin's arm. The goblin squinted at the hoop and then threw the magic basketball towards it. The ball curved towards the hoop in the perfect arc, but as the ball dropped, it missed the hoop completely. "What's happening?" the tall goblin complained, looking confused as the ball fell to the ground. "You're useless, that's what's happening," another goblin said rudely. He grabbed the ball and launched a shot, but the ball missed again, even even though it looked as if it was aimed right at the basket. "The goblins are starting to look worried," Brittany whispered to the girls as the captain took a shot and missed. "I think it is time for you to do your thing, Rachel." Rachel, Kirsty, and Brittany came out from their hiding place behind the doors to the basketball court. They hurried to the hoop at the empty end of the court. Rachel had the new basketball tucked under her arm. The goblins didn't notice them. They were too busy arguing about why the magic basketball didn't seem to be working anymore. "Here goes," Rachel murmured, positioning herself in front of the hoop and carefully taking a shot. The ball rose smoothly and fell cleanly through the hoop. "Nice job, Rachel." Brittany and Kirsty cheered, applauding loudly. Feeling more confident, Rachel tried again. This time the ball trembled on the rim of the hoop, but it still went in. As Kirsty and Brittany clapped, Kirsty glanced over her shoulders. The goblins were staring at them from the other end of the court. "The goblins don't look very happy," Kirsty whispered. Rachel grinned and immediately made another perfect basket. This was too much for the goblins. They all came rushing over. One of them was carrying Brittany's magic basketball under his arm. "How come you're making all your baskets and we're not?" the captain demanded. "Oh, it's because I have this wonderful magic basketball," Rachel simply replied, holding the ball up. "But we have the magic basketball," one of the goblins said, puzzled. Brittany looked at the basketball. "Oh, you got the old magic basketball," she told the goblin. "This is the brand new super magic basketball." Rachel took another shot. The goblins all muttered jealously to one another as they watched the ball swish through the hoop once again. "The new magic basketball is better than the old one," the captain declared. "Yes, give us the new basketball," the goblins begged eagerly. One of them even began sneaking up to Rachel. Brittany frowned. "If you try to steal the magic basketball, I'll turn Rachel and Kirsty into fairies, and we'll all fly away," she told the sneaky goblin, lifting her wand. "Then you'll never get the new basketball." The goblins looked at each other and frowned. "Well, can we just try the new basketball?" the small goblin whined. "Please?" Brittany looked thoughtful for a moment. "Well," the fairy said reluctantly, "we'll trade our new basketball for your old one if you agree to go back to Goblin Grotto immediately." "Done," the goblin with the ball agreed eagerly, holding it out towards Rachel. But just as she was about to take it, "Stop!" yelled the captain in a suspicious voice. The goblin snatched the ball out of Rachel's grasp. She glanced anxiously at Kirsty and Brittany. Had the captain guessed what was going on? Why do you want us to go back to Dublin Grotto? The captain demanded. Brittany put her hands on her hips. Because if you stay in the human world much longer, someone's going to realize you're goblins. The fairy replied quickly. Your cap and tracksuits aren't very good disguises, and you know we cannot let humans find out about Fairyland and Goblin Grotto. The captain nodded thoughtfully. That's true, he muttered. Okay, let's make the switch. The goblin held out Brittany's basketball again, but before Rachel could take it, the captain leaped forward again. Stop, he shouted. Oh, make up your mind, the goblin grumbled, yanking the ball away from Rachel once again. We agreed to trade on one condition, the captain declared. He pointed at Kirsty. She hasn't tried shooting. I want to make sure the new magic basketball works on everyone. Let's see her make a basket. Me? Kirsty gulped. She'd never made a basket in her life. You can do it, Kirsty, Rachel whispered encouragingly, handing her the ball. Brittany fluttered over to Kirsty. Take a deep breath and steady yourself. She told her quietly, keep your eye on the hoop and make your shot as smooth as possible. Most important, believe in yourself. Kirsty nodded, feeling very nervous. Her palms were sweating as she held the ball up and looked at the hoop. She tried to remember exactly how Rachel had made all her amazing baskets. After a moment, Kirsty took her shot. The ball flew through the air, and Rachel, Brittany, and Kirsty all gasped as it bounced off the backboard and rattled around the rim. Would the ball go through the hoop or not?